Oh, all right. Oh, it's not focusing. There we go. Now it's focused. Anyways, so today had a bit of a issue with the last flight. The fuel panel for the left wing was not operational, so we had to do an MEL, which means maintenance. It's a maintenance thing. Anyways, the supervisor came out and took care of everything pretty much. Then when it came to doing the paperwork, I didn't know what to do because he was pumping the fuel and then stopping and pumping the fuel and stopping, and it just got to the point where I got pissed off, and I put down that he was changing everything. And then at the end of the day, he yelled at me because I put down that he was changing everything, and that I should have put on or put down the last numbers and all that stuff. But I really couldn't because he I was supposed to give the paperwork to the captain of the airplane, but by the time I got finished doing that, he had they had pulled the airplane out from the pier that it was in, and power cord. So he also got on my case about that. I was like, well, you told me to do the paperwork and give it to the captain, and they had pulled the airplane out before I could do that. And I told them that I needed to give the paperwork to the captain, and he's like, oh, well. And he just sounded real pissed off with me today. Nothing that can't be resolved. I mean, it's a big nothing, really. Earlier in the day, though, I was given a free soda because one of the guys there, he was trying to swipe his card in the machine, and he was swiping the wrong side of the card. I picked that up real quick. I said, hey, the stripe on the card is on the other side. He's like, oh, it is? And sure enough, it was. So he got himself a drink and then offered me one. So I was able to get a free soda. I think maybe, though, I might get him a soda next time I'm there. But I'm horrible with faces, especially if I don't know their name. So, I don't know if that's a viable option. Turn signal so you don't get in. So a little bit of good, a little bit of bad today. Star Wars, the tickets for Star Wars are available today. The new Star Wars 7 comes out. It says it officially comes out on the 18th, but it looks like theaters are holding it for the 17th at 7 p.m. around here. That's 7 p.m. Arizona time. We don't... Apparently Arizona does not observe daylight savings, even though the airport still does. So apparently I'm supposed to come in at 2 o'clock on the 1st of November. I'm not too sure when that's supposed to be, if that's supposed to even be true. 2 people have told me that, but I still don't know. I'm too new to the job to see if they're lying or not. Although I trust one of the guys that told me, the other guy I don't trust, so that's a 50-50 shot. That guy is a real idiot. Yeah, you use your turn signal, but you're a fucking idiot. You haven't near caused an accident right there. Oh yeah, also on Fandango, they're saying that if you do it between certain dates, you could win a trip to see the premiere episode, the world premiere episode. Pretty cool to go see the premiere, the world premiere. But the problem with that is I work on any day that it would be the world premiere, I would most likely be working that day. So even if it came out on the 17th, on say, or at say 5 o'clock p.m. before any other place, I still wouldn't be able to see it because I actually work Thursdays, and the 17th is a Thursday. The soonest I would be able to see it is actually Friday morning, because my wife it doesn't have her second job that day, and I'm actually off that day, so we would be able to see it during matinee when the tickets are cheaper, pending that nothing changes in our schedules. This guy's gonna come right. Yep. No turn signal. Got on the good side of one of the leads today that he doesn't really care for me, but I got on his good side today, so he didn't really give me any flights to do, which is okay with me, because I like getting paid for doing nothing. Literally, like just sitting there watching TV, going to the bathroom or whatever the case may be, and getting paid to do it. So in the morning, typically you go through about 8 to 12 flights a day, and in the morning usually you get about 4 or 5 flights. Well, I had only done 3 flights, and yeah, they were kind of big loads. Well, the third flight wasn't a big load at all. It was actually around 16,000 pounds, and it had 11,000 pounds on board. So it was already all good, pretty much. The first 2 flights were about 30,000 pounds, so they took a little bit longer, but that's all right. Let's see what this idiot does. Did they cross over? Nope, didn't cross over. Usually they do. No, but he did merge into this lane afterwards. Now I'm starting to run low on food money, so I think I'll forego going to Taco Bell or any place for food. But today, let's see what this person is. Is he turning? No, he's going straight. Idiot. That guy in the Monte Carlo right there to the right, he's a fucking idiot. But today is Monday, so I'm wondering if my wife got the mail. Probably not. I wonder if she's even home right now. She said she changed her schedule from 1 to 1:30. So theoretically she would be off at 10 or 9:30. No, yeah, she'd be off at 10 theoretically. But she doesn't take her lunch break, so She's probably getting off at like 9:30. I really wish she would take her lunch break, but I think what she does is, because the last time I asked her, did she take her lunch break, and she said she did, but she still came home early. So I think what she's doing is she's eating lunch between the calls, and that's perfectly fine with me. I mean, whatever.
I'll be right back.
And there's no mail. Now, the only time my wife ever does actually pick up the mail is if she's expecting something. So I'm wondering what she's expecting if she picked up the mail. There is a good possibility that we didn't get any mail, though. Yeah, she backed her truck in again. Oh, yeah, Anna just got home. I see her SUV right there with the brake lights on. All right, well, I'm going to go over there and see what's what. Bye.